Welcome back to Bourbon Country Reacts. This here's Dustin.
Hey, that's Keith.
Bourbon guy, music guy, we've been over this. If you're new to the channel, we're informing you, but everybody else knows who's who here, I think, by now.
Yeah, hopefully. And if you don't, we're going to listen to some music that you guys suggest us to listen to.
And we're going to check out some bourbon. Well, in this case, not that you suggested we drink.
But, even better, we got bribed.
We have adopted a policy here at Bourbon Country Reacts.
Yep.
If you send us bourbon, such as that, your song goes to the very front of our significant list of songs
we have over
that have been
1,200
requested.
requests. Seriously.
Really?
So, yeah, over 1,200 requests. So thank you. You guys are keeping us busy, and as the votes go up, they go up in rank to what we listen to. But if you send us bourbon, skip all that bull, and we'll drop it as soon as we can record it. This is an interesting, pretty sure, yeah, it's bourbon. So it's Sweeten's Cove, Tennessee blended straight bourbon whiskey. So if you don't know anything about Sweeten's Cove, this is a celebrity bourbon. As you've heard, we're here in Indiana. Peyton Manning teamed up with Sweeten's Cove to deliver this bourbon. Now, I've heard some things about this bourbon. Never tried it. We're about to crack it. But this is a pricey bourbon. And you know how we feel about pricey bourbons.
Generally, our rule of thumb is if it is north of $100, it had better be knock your socks off good.
Because there's so many bourbons under that price point that are
delicious.
Good. Yeah. That are really good. So this is about a $200 bourbon. Yeah.
Is this no, the Horse Soldier Commander Select's the most expensive we've done, and that's a special case.
And that is a one that we want to keep on our shelf, unfortunately, because it's that good.
Yeah. So based on the price, this should compete with it.
What?
It should compare.
I mean,
we're setting a high bar here, but when you put 200 plus on your bottle of bourbon, you're setting that bar. We're not doing it.
That's right. So we're going to try this out. What was the song that came in with this bourbon?
So I'm actually kind of excited about it because it's a Martina McBride song.
Oh, yeah. She hasn't let us down yet.
And I'm speaking for Dustin a little bit here, but I think we have come to really like Martina McBride. You guys have been teaching us some really awesome music with her. Man, she's amazing.
We saw her live, and holy crap, man.
Well, we saw the live recording. We didn't make it to a show. That would have been awesome.
Our women's are going to one. They're not taking us. They're doing a women's trip, which is cool. We're good with that. But they're going to go see her. That's cool as hell. So I'm pretty sure they probably could have saved about $50 if they would have put a simpler cork on this thing. Look at this. This is ornate.
That's not a cork, Dustin. That is a wheel from an actual Roman chariot.
I mean, that's laced with gold. Like this is
Caesar's chariot wheel. Caesar was a really little dude, had little tiny horses, and that's one of his wheels.
It may be because that's pretty ornate right there for a cork. So that's about $50 right there.
So we got a $50 cork so far.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's a $150 bourbon.
With a $50 Caesar wheel.
Right.
So the song, though, is This One's for the Girls, right? Is that the title?
Well, it is. Because our women's bought us this because they wanted us to react to this one. They bribed us.
We have been bribed. And we shamelessly accept bribes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, while you have poured, let's check this song out.
So mean. Hold on to
Dudes do that too, you know.
Yep. Ramen.
Every line on your face made you are today. This one's for the girls who've ever had a broken heart, who've wished upon a shooting star. You're beautiful the way you are.
Dustin, you're beautiful the way you are.
This fucking guy.
No. Some got worms crawling around in their heads, man.
Not wrong.
Gonna do something I've never done before to make a point.
You're gonna get autoplayed.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Tell me that if it weren't for the three dudes, this could have been the theme song to Friends.
I could see how that would fit.
That was my first thought.
I could see how that would fit. So
Let me do it for you again, just because now that I've put that in your head.
no, I can right there. It's a very similar guitar riff.
Shouldn't they be splashing around in a fountain?
Yeah,
Right, okay.
absolutely. And
I'm past that now.
so, I think that was an interesting song from the fact that that was probably the most fun Martina McBride song we've done so far.
Yeah, because she tends to hit you in the feels.
Right. This is like to me.
Dustin, having been a 13-year-old girl and relating to this, it hit me in the feels. I'm kidding. Obviously. I hope.
I'm uncomfortable right now. Just so y'all know.
I don't know if y'all heard it, but I told him he was beautiful just the way he was.
Right,
Which
and
is
now he's a girl. So, anyway, I'm learning a ton tonight.
No, you're not.
Anyway, this one reminded me kind of the Dixie Chicks Goodbye Earl in a way.
Upbeat, fun.
Yeah, exactly. And she still has a beautiful voice. But she held it way back in this song.
She was definitely not throwing it out.
Yeah.
Out, being the
wasn't showing it
typical
off.
Martina that we've heard, really blasting. But I actually really did like the very positive. I mean, it's a girl power song, and we're two dudes, so it's a little tough for us to relate.
Yeah.
But I particularly liked the stanza about the 13-year-old girl, saying to all those girls out there, don't cave in to
your
that
innocence.
pressure.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that was about resisting peer pressure.
That's right.
And for the 20-year-olds, hey, dudes do this too, So buy yourself in an apartment living off ramen, but again, maybe you've got enough money to get the gas for the car to get you to work for the end of the month.
I don't know about you, but for me, there were at least a couple of nights where I was like, I laid awake sweating, like, how am I going to pay those bills?
Oh, yeah.
When I was in my 20s. That happened.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
It happens to us too.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I mean, I could see that being an anthem for ladies, in a way.
And both of ours kind of came up rough, so I'm sure that was their life.
There you go.
So, hey.
That works.
Yeah.
So tell me what you think of this $200 bourbon.
I don't think it's worth $200.
Agreed. I told you, it's got a $150 cap. Or no, a $50 cap.
$50 cap.
Yeah. If that's gold, it's more than that.
I think
It's not gold.
I think it's an $80 bourbon because I do think it's good,
Agreed.
and I will pay $80 for a good bourbon.
I could see, in all seriousness, I could see this going 90 to 100, and I might think about it. Because it is good,
I would too.
right?
I'd go there.
Because, so what do you like about it?
Just the flavors really, really, like, I'm gonna use the word amazing. It's got a really amazing flavor. My big issue with it, and why I don't think it's a $250 bourbon, when you're paying $250 for a bottle,
It's a $200.
or $200 bottle.
Yep.
When you're paying $200 for a bottle, it better be as smooth as iced tea.
Right. This got a little burn.
It's got some burn to it. That's really the only fault I can find.
But, so this is a 2021 release. Andrea tells me that this is a special edition release that was only really highly available at Costco.
Okay.
And she only paid $150 for it. Normally, MSRP is $200. So Costco price, we are sitting at 112 proof. Almost 113. It's 112.97.
So for that proof level, it actually is kind of smooth.
Exactly.
It's not $200 smooth, but it's
It's pretty freaking smooth for that. This one says something about volunteer share.
volunteer share.
Yeah, I'm just
Is somebody volunteering to share this with me aside from Andrew?
I'm wondering if
Is there like a bourbon soup kitchen we can go up to with our whiskey glasses?
I don't think that's how that works.
I want to try.
So this says there's just a few things on the bottle. Tennessee Treasures. So this is a Tennessee bourbon. It's their second release, handcrafted by Master Blender. It's Marianne Eves. So it's a chick. They've got a chick as a master distiller, which is cool. Several distillers are doing that these days. So this is what I was looking for. This is a blend of a 4-year, a 6-year, and a 16-year bourbon.
Yeah, but who knows in what volumes.
Yep.
Either way, kind of the net effect is, yes, it's smooth
Right.
for being that high proof, but overall it's not smooth. If you get some Horse Soldier, Commander Select, or Pappy 20
Yeah.
and taste that stuff, it is as smooth as iced tea and still plenty of proof,
Right.
and it'll get you there.
But that's what's interesting about this. So this is a blend that was not cut, most likely. At
Probably
112
not.
proof,
Probably not.
none of those were cut.
Yeah.
So
Hey.
a decent bourbon though.
Yeah, I mean, no, I wouldn't pay $200 for it. I would pay $100. I'll up my price. I
Yeah.
would pay $100 for that. It's actually pretty damn good.
Right.
So if you're from Indiana and want a status bourbon, some of
Hey.
that on your shelf.
Good story. It's Peyton Manning's bourbon.
Peyton Manning's bourbon.
He's the GOAT, right? Because fuck that Tom Brady guy.
All right, guys. If you enjoyed this video and our commentary on country music, bourbon, and football,
And if you like Tom Brady,
don't say it. Don't go there. Don't alienate all of New England.
but does anybody like Tom Brady? They don't
Yeah.
listen to country music in New England, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, if you like Tom Brady,
Don't say it.
like
If you like Tom Brady, hit the like button. Hit subscribe. Click that bell so that you get notifications when our videos drop. Get down in the comments. Give Dustin hell about his Tom Brady fetish.
hey. Come on. Peyton Manning's the greatest of all time.
And
Just leave it at that.
give us comments on the next songs that we should check out and the next bourbons we should drink.
And if you want your song to go to top, we told you what to do in the beginning.
Yep. So until next time, guys.
See you.